Eric Cantor has been a true friend, and I want to thank him and thank his staff for their service to our conference, and thank them for their service to our country as well. There's no one around here who works harder or puts more thought into advancing our principles and the solutions that we want to enact for the American people. I look forward to him continuing to lead our floor efforts here over the summer. As for the future, let me share a little bit with you what I told the members yesterday. This is a time for unity. This is a time to focus on what we all know is true, that the President's policies have failed the American people.
What do you attribute this, where it seems like, if the wind blows the right way?
I'll let the political pundits describe and figure out what happened in that election. Every election is different. And I went through a primary process myself.
Were there certain things that you felt you had to do and
I ran my race in a way that I thought I should run my race, but I'm not going to analyze that race down there.
You want Kevin McCarthy to be the House Majority Leader, and also, how important is it, do you think, for unity in your conference to have a red state Republican at the leadership table?
Well, I do think that the members are going to make this decision. We're going to do it next week. I'm sure some will argue it was too soon, some will argue it was too long, but it's important that we resolve this issue in a fair amount of time so that we can do the work that we were elected to do. And so the members will make the decision about who the next majority leader is, and they'll.
You talked about how important it was to have Eric Cantor at your side. Do you want Kevin McCarthy at your side?
Listen, I've worked with all 434 other members of Congress before. I can work with whoever gets elected.
In Mr. Cantor's race was that of immigration. A lot of people are saying now that immigration reform is dead because your conference will not move out of fear of what happened to Mr. Cantor. Is immigration reform dead this year?
Debunk the first thing. I don't believe the first premise of your question. Secondly, the issue with immigration reform has not changed. The President continues to ignore laws that he signed into law, violating his oath of office. He did it again with the release of these Taliban 5. And I reminded the President again yesterday that every time he does this, it makes it harder to gain the trust of our members to do the big things that need to be done around here.
What message do you believe that voters were trying to send Washington in this election in Virginia? Was it a message at all?
No, I'm not. Again, I'm not gonna analyze what happened in this election. They're all different. So I'm sure at some point people are going to handle around what really happened.
But surely you must have a takeaway in terms of dealing with issues like immigration. If Eric Cantor can be branded, that he is supporting amnesty, how can your party ever move forward on an issue like this? Is it time for
we don't know that is the issue or was the issue in the election.